Have you ever heard of a place hidden deep within the Himalayas? A paradise on earth where peace and wisdom reign supreme? This isn't just a fantasy. It's the legend of Shambhala, a mythical kingdom that has captivated explorers, spiritual seekers, and dreamers for centuries. What if I told you that this hidden realm might hold the key to humanity's future? Today, we're journeying into the heart of one of the world's most enduring myths. We'll explore ancient texts, follow in the footsteps of intrepid adventurers, and uncover why the idea of Shambhala continues to inspire us. Is it a real place waiting to be found, a state of mind we can all achieve, or something else entirely? Join me as we venture beyond the map in search of the truth behind the mystical kingdom of Shambhala. The story of Shambhala first appears in ancient Buddhist texts, most notably the Kalachakra Tantra, which translates to the Wheel of Time. According to these scriptures, Shambhala is a perfect society, a kingdom shaped like an 8-petaled lotus flower, surrounded by a ring of snow-capped mountains. At its center stands a magnificent palace, home to its enlightened rulers. The inhabitants of Shambhala are said to be beings of immense wisdom, compassion, and spiritual power. They live in harmony, free from suffering, aging, and strife. The kingdom is a repository of the highest spiritual teachings, preserved and protected from the outside world's corruption and greed. The texts describe a land of incredible beauty, with lush gardens, crystal-clear rivers, and advanced technology that far surpasses anything we know. It's not just a physical paradise, but a spiritual one. A place where everyone is dedicated to achieving enlightenment for the benefit of all beings. This is the blueprint, the original vision of a perfect world that has fueled countless quests. But where is it? That's the million-dollar question. The ancient texts are intentionally vague, describing its location in symbolic terms. Some traditions place it north of the Sita River, hidden somewhere in the remote mountains and deserts of Central Asia. The Himalayas, the Gobi Desert, the Altai Mountains of Siberia, and even the Arctic have all been proposed as potential locations. This ambiguity is likely intentional. The journey to Shambhala is not meant to be a simple trek on a map. It's a spiritual pilgrimage. The path is said to be guarded by physical and metaphysical obstacles, visible only to those with pure hearts and the right karmic disposition. Many have tried to find it. In the early 20th century, the Russian mystic and artist Nicholas Roerich led a massive expedition across Central Asia, partly in search of Shambhala. He believed the kingdom was a real place, and that its masters were guiding the spiritual evolution of humanity. His journey was filled with incredible hardships and mysterious encounters, which only deepened the enigma surrounding the hidden kingdom. While the idea of a physical city of gold and wisdom is alluring, many spiritual masters teach that the true Shambhala is not a place you find on a map. It is an inner state of being. The journey to Shambhala is a metaphor for the inner journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. The mountains surrounding the kingdom represent the obstacles we face in our own minds, our doubts, fears, and negative emotions. Crossing them requires courage, discipline, and perseverance, qualities developed through spiritual practice like meditation. In this interpretation, Shambhala is a symbol of our own enlightened potential, the peaceful, wise, and compassionate core that exists within each of us. Finding it means looking inward, purifying our minds, and realizing our own Buddha nature. So, the kingdom isn't hidden behind a mountain range. It's hidden behind the veil of our own ignorance. Reaching it is about achieving a higher state of consciousness, a personal paradise that we can cultivate right here, right now, wherever we are. So, if Shambhala isn't just a physical place, what is its purpose? The prophecy of Shambhala is where the myth takes on a truly epic, almost apocalyptic scale. The Kalachakra texts contain a detailed prophecy about the future of our world. They predict a time when materialism, conflict, and greed will consume civilization. Humanity will lose its spiritual compass, and a tyrannical global leader will rise to power. plunging the world into an age of darkness and despair. When things seem most hopeless, the prophecy says that the king of Shambhala will emerge from his hidden kingdom. This future king, known as Rudra Chakran, the wrathful one with the wheel, will ride out with a vast army of enlightened warriors. But this isn't a battle of swords and arrows in the traditional sense. It is a cosmic battle between the forces of wisdom and compassion and the forces of ignorance and hatred. The victory of the Shambhala army will usher in a new golden age for all of humanity, a time of peace, harmony, and spiritual flourishing, where the teachings of enlightenment will be available to everyone. This powerful prophecy has resonated deeply throughout history, especially during times of crisis and uncertainty. It offers a profound message of hope. It tells us that even in the darkest of times, the light of wisdom is not extinguished. It is being preserved, waiting for the right moment to re-emerge and restore balance to the world. For many, this prophecy isn't about waiting for a savior to ride in on a white horse. It's a call to action. The army of Shambhala can be seen as a metaphor for all the individuals around the world who are working to cultivate peace, compassion, and wisdom in their own lives and communities. Each act of kindness, each moment of mindfulness, each effort to overcome our own negativity contributes to this cosmic battle. We become the warriors of Shambhala, fighting not against others, but against the inner demons of greed, hatred, and ignorance that cause so much suffering in the world. The myth of Shambhala found a new audience in the West during the 19th and 20th centuries, but it was often misunderstood and reinterpreted. Theosophists like Helena Blavatsky incorporated it into their own complex spiritual systems, linking it to concepts like ascended masters and root races. Later, the idea was tragically co-opted by the Nazis, who were obsessed with esoteric myths and the idea of a hidden, superior civilization. They sent expeditions to Tibet in the hopes of finding Shambhala, which they twisted into a symbol of their own twisted ideology. This dark chapter shows how a profound spiritual symbol can be distorted when viewed through a lens of hatred and ego. However, the true meaning of Shambhala survived these misinterpretations. In 1933, the author James Hilton published his famous novel, Lost Horizon, which introduced the world to Shangri-La, a fictional paradise, hidden in the Himalayas that was directly inspired by the legend of Shambhala. The book and its subsequent film adaptations cemented the idea of a Himalayan utopia in the popular imagination, making it a household name. Today, the idea of Shambhala continues to inspire. It appears in movies, video games, and books, often as a lost city of ancient wonders. But its deeper spiritual meaning also thrives. The Shambhala Buddhist tradition, founded by the Tibetan meditation master Chögyam Trungpa, uses the legend as a central teaching. For them, Shambhala is not about escaping the world, but engaging with it fully. It's about creating an enlightened society by bringing mindfulness, awareness, and kindness into every aspect of our lives, our relationships, our work, and our communities. They teach that we can all become Shambhala warriors, individuals who face the world's challenges with fearlessness and a gentle heart. This modern interpretation brings the myth down to earth. It transforms it from a fantastical tale of a faraway kingdom into a practical path for personal and social transformation. It tells us that the paradise we seek is not in some distant valley, but in the way we choose to live our lives, moment by moment. So, what can we take away from this ancient and powerful myth? The legend of Shambhala works on so many levels. It's a captivating adventure story, a spiritual allegory, a political prophecy, and a profound psychological blueprint. Whether you see it as a physical place yet to be discovered, a future event that will save humanity, or a state of inner peace you can cultivate right now, the message is ultimately one of hope and potential. Shambhala reminds us that a better world is possible. It challenges us to look beyond the surface of our chaotic world and connect with the deeper potential for goodness that exists within all of us. The journey to Shambhala is the human journey itself, the quest for meaning, for peace, and for a way to live with wisdom and compassion in a complex world. And if you enjoyed this journey into the world of myth and legend, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more explorations into the mysteries of our world. Thanks for watching.